Merry Christmas to you, my viewers, and welcome to my channel, Life Plus. I want to thank all of you. Before I want to tell everyone that I hope you enjoy your Christmas. You can see I'm also celebrating. So, Merry Christmas to you, and wishing you a very prosperous 2022. To make the 2022 prosperous, I want to share with you another spiritual bath that I will encourage you to do. These are things I am preparing for 2022, and to make that year fruitful, productive, and very successful for me, I have started doing my spiritual bath. So in like manner, I am sharing with you, my viewers and my subscriber, that you too, I want you to start preparing for your 2022. And by taking this spiritual bath, I have shared one in a video. Today, I'm also going to share another spiritual bath and how you are going to prepare the water that you are going to use. This is very powerful. I want to tell you, it is very important that you prepare for this coming year, because you must be successful this coming year. In like manner, I want to welcome you to my channel. If you haven't subscribed, I want to encourage you, please do subscribe. Hit the subscriber button and I will be grateful. I want to really thank everyone who have subscribed. Sincerely speaking, from my heart, I am very, very grateful. I am really thanking you. And for everyone who has engaged me one way or the other, people have been chatting me up, people have been sending WhatsApp messages and all that. I want to say thank you for making me knowing that what I am doing is of benefit to you. Thank you. So I'm going to be sharing this spiritual bath with you, and I want you, please pay attention and watch the video to the end. My observation is that some are not watching the video to the end. They miss out some of the details, some of the important information, which they come back to ask either through comment or through WhatsApp. I want to plead with you, please kindly watch the video. Not because I want you to watch. Spiritual things follow spiritual principle. If you don't get it, you may not get the required result. So that's the reason I'm always pleading with you that you please watch this video. And I want to thank those who have really been taking the practical step in doing some of these things I'm sharing. I can tell you some of the viewers are really taking the practical step and they are sharing their experiences with me. I'm encouraging them that if they can kindly share it on the comment what their experience has been preparing and applying these spiritual tips that I'm sharing. How has it been so far? Please kindly share it. I'm grateful to you for sharing it with me on WhatsApp. Now, I want to tell you what are the things you need for this important spiritual bath. What will this spiritual bath do to you? It will make sure doors are open, doors of opportunity. This spiritual bath I'm sharing with you is to prepare you so that 2022, you will not have any difficulty in your business, in your endeavors, in whatever you are doing. That doors are open unto you. Opportunity are coming your way. Negative energy are removed far away from you. So that's what all this bath is about. You need to take this spiritual bath to wash off and to begin to attract positive energy into your situation, into your life. So what are the things you need? Very simple. The very first thing you need the cowries. You need cowries. Look at it. I have shared it. I've shown us before. This is cowrie. Please make sure it does not have hole. Some do have hole. You can see this one. There is no hole at all. Look at it. Look at it. So you see that's the cowrie. So you need 10 of it. You need 10 of this. Just 10. Just 10 of this. You just need 10. Get 10 of these cowries. The next important ingredient you need is a leaf we call here Akoko leaves in Yoruba. We call it Akoko leaves in Yoruba. The Igbo call it Ogirisi. The Igbo call it Ogirisi. I really don't know what the Yoruba, the Hausa people call it, but the Yoruba call it Akoko leaves. The Igbo call it Ogirisi. I'm going to put all this in my description. Kindly check my description. I will also put the botanical name in the description. So this is the leaves here. One of the people that reached out to me on the WhatsApp, I asked him or her to go and get it, and he was able to get it. And in getting it, I was very happy. I told him, even this subscriber, when he looked at what I was doing, when he also talked about a leaf, funny enough, the leaves he was looking for was just in his compound. He didn't know. I told a lot of people that some of these leaves are just there. So the king's grass. He was looking for the king's grass or the goat weed, and I told him it's very close. You will have seen it based on when he told me where he or she is living. And I said I'm very sure he will have passed it. And funny enough, he found it in his compound, right there in his house. That particular powerful leaf herbs was there. So look at this. The Igbo call it Ogirisi. This is the leaves. The Igbo call it. It has an edge like a blade, like saw. You will see it. It has an edge like a saw. So you get it. You get as many as you can get of this leaf called Ogirisi in Igbo or Akoko in Yoruba. So once you get that, what is the next thing you get? You get either a clay pot, a local clay pot, or a stainless aluminium pot, because you are going to cook or boil these two items. So you get a clay pot, a local clay pot, or if you can't lay your hand on that, you can get a stainless aluminium pot. Not iron pot, but a stainless aluminium pot. So you get that. Then you need to get your water that you are going to use, and then your Bible. You need your Bible. In all my spiritual work, you must use the Bible. The Bible is the means through which the force, the power is activated. So now, how do you prepare this? But so I want you to pay attention to the step-by-step guide. It's very important you do it as I am giving us the guide, so that you can get the required, the expected result from this exercise. So what's the first thing? Now you will now you have gotten your aluminium pot that can take enough water for you to take your bath. Then you place the 10 cowries first. That's the first item. And you place them inside the pot. You place the 10 cowries, just 10. You place them inside the aluminium pot. Have you done that? Then you now take the akoko leaves or the ogirisi leaves. You now place it on top. You make sure the ogirisi leaves is on top of the 10 cowries. The 10 cowries must not be on top. So since the 10 cowries must be under the ogirisi leaves or the akoko leaves inside the pot. Once you have done that, the next thing is for you to add your water. And in the process of adding your water, please make sure the cowrie is still under the leaves, the herbs. Just still make sure. So you have to gently be putting or emptying your water into the pot. And then you place the pot on fire and you bring to boiling point. You place the pot on fire, and now you bring the pot to a boiling, the water to a boiling point. You place the water on the fire and you make sure the water is boiled. It comes to a boiling point. There and then you place the pot, you off it, you switch off the fire or the electricity you are using in boiling, whatever means you are using. Then you place the pot on the ground to bring it to cool. Once it cools, the next thing you need to do, you now need to chant these following chapters of Psalms, and then you say your prayer. What are these Psalms you are going to chant? You are going to recite. Number 1, you are going to recite Psalm 90. Psalm 90. Number 2, Psalm 89. Then followed by Psalm 92. Then Psalm 102, and then Psalm 137. Let me say it again. Psalm 90, Psalm 89, Psalm 92, Psalm 102, and Psalm 137. You recite these psalms into the water. You chant them to the water 3 times each. And then you say your prayer. When you want to say your prayer, one of the important points in saying this your prayer is that you will mention your name and mention your mother's name, not your surname, not your last name. You mention your name and your mother's name, and then you say your prayer. You say your prayer, you ask for your intention into the water, and then you allow the water to cool down. Then you allow the water to cool down. Now, when the water cools down, you sieve out the leaves, the herbs, and you also take out the cowries. The other day you dispose of both items, both the cowries. The cowrie is of no use again, it's useless, it cannot be used for any other thing again. The leaves also cannot be used. You sieve them out and then you empty the water into your bucket or to take your bait. Then you wait till the night when you are about to go to sleep. Then you use the water to take your bait without using any soap or sponge. You take your bait with the water without soap or without sponge. You just use to rinse your body, if I may use that that item. And you don't, after rinsing your body with that, you don't clean it off, you don't towel your body, you allow the water to dry on your body. I can tell you, if you try this, you will thank me for it in 2022. So if you haven't subscribed, please, I want to plead with you again, kindly subscribe, and thank you very much. Enjoy your Christmas holiday and see you some other time. Thank you.